Yeah, let's start the discussion. So today we will going to be discuss about the dictionaries and functions actually. So as of now, whatever we have discussed, like we have discussed about the if conditional statements and then for loop statements and then operators we have discussed and then while loop we have discussed. And then today, like let us discuss about the dictionaries and then functions we will be discussing. So functions are very important. So okay, so let us have start the discussion. 1 minute, let me share my screen. Mm. So what is the dictionary here in the sense? So it is one of the complex data type in Python. Okay, and which is represented by curly braces. Okay, and inside of this there will be having key and value pairs. Okay, so I mean by looking at these curly braces inside of that key and value, we can identify this as a dictionary. Okay, so and like in the dictionary, so it consists that elements having with key comma value pairs and separated by comma. Okay, and then how it looks like, this is how it looks like. Okay, this is the simple dictionary we have created. Okay, so and this is one of the key Germany and its value is Berlin. Okay, sorry. So likewise, these are all elements of the dictionary and which are separated by comma. Okay. Now, so in this dictionary, like we can say that there will be key points to be remembered. So all these are left side from the colon are keys and right side values from the colon are values. Okay, and every time whenever we are writing creating the dictionary, so there must be unique values in the keys. Okay, so duplicate keys are won't allow in the dictionary. See, so the dictionary key must be immutable. Immutable in the sense, so I mean these we couldn't modify it in further levels. Okay, so and it must be unique. Okay, and duplicate keys are not allowed, meaning that we have Germany key here. Okay, if we would like to place another key with the same Germany keyword, so it won't allow. Okay, that is not a dictionary property, so which doesn't follow. But the value can be duplicate. Okay, so the name, I mean, the key must be unique, and where the values can be duplicate or redundant value in the dictionary. Okay, so dictionary is a collection of key comma value pairs and represented in the curly braces and separated by, I mean, elements are separated by comma. And then in the dictionary, so keys must be unique. Okay, so which doesn't allow the duplicate keys in the dictionary. Okay, so let us take a look on so this one. So we'll try to execute this one in the Python compiler. See, this is the simple dictionary I have created, and then I am trying to print it by the dictionary name. Yeah, it got printed. Now, what we have discussed. See, if you observe, so in the dictionary, so all the elements are like associated and I mean represented in the string. Okay, the value is being associated respect to key wise. Now the keys are The keys doesn't allow the duplicate values. It has one of the property. Let us give a try by making the duplicate element. Okay, so I will say just ABC, then comma. Now let us see what it happens. See, even though like it considers the duplicate value, so which doesn't consider its earlier value. Okay, so we will be losing the data. So whatever the earlier values we will be having, so we will lose that data. So there must be a unique value inside the like key stage. Okay, so I will be giving the same value. Now this time I can say, see, even though we have duplicate values, so both the values we have received. So because so we didn't have duplicate keys, so that's why like we can able to get that the duplicated values as well. Okay, so we must remember that. So the keys must be unique. Okay. So now for this dictionary, so how we have created, this is one of the way of creating the dictionary. This is the dictionary consisting the four elements, and we can able to like create another way of dictionary, that is like so using the method called dict. Okay, this is also another method of creating the dictionary of empty one. Okay, see, and how we can check its type. So type of D. What it says this type let us know that what type of data it holds. So it is of type dictionary data type. Okay. So now this is the empty dictionary. Okay. So now we have created manually these values, elements and all. So what else if we need to create by automatically so into the dictionary. So now, as we have seen in the list in the list method, so we can directly like insert, append, pop, remove, all those we can perform. The same methods also we can able to perform in this one. Okay, how we can add in the sense here the adding of the elements is like little differentiate. Difference it consists. So that means that we should represent the key. Okay, which key we would like to add, and then which value need to be place to the associated key. So how we can do it in the sense, see, let us add the dictionary to, element to this empty dictionary, whatever we have declared as D. Okay, for that one, see, uh, D, this is my dictionary, and then so inside of the braces, like we need to be represents the key. What the key I will say? So I will say like EID. Okay, so this will going to be key in my dictionary, and then its associated value will going to be give 1 2 3. So this will become the value of my dictionary. Okay, now so let us see by printing this dictionary. See, okay, can you able to see this? So this is how we can able to add the element into the dictionary. This is very 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 important, so that in the real times, so we will be like involving in the ml files, config files, dot property files, dot ini files, dot config files. So if you consider any of the config file, so all behaves the same with the dictionary kind of behavior. So each any of the config value, config files, the config values and all will going to be associated with the respective key. Okay, for example, if we need to place a database name, we will be placing database equal to database name value, username equals to username value. Okay, so password equals to respective like password value. So likewise, the config files will going to be maintained in any of the project. Okay, but how we can able to access, how we can able to keep the values in the config file and all. So we will be following the same dictionary. Okay. So if you are make sure like have clear understanding about the dictionary, you will be benefited by the file format of JSON. Okay, JSON file format is another like very important file format. And then the next area, config files. So if you take any of the config file, so all behaves with same as like dictionaries only. Okay. So this is how like adding the elements into the dictionary. Okay, so the next one is like how we can able to access it. I mean, let us add one more element. Okay, this is ename. I will be keeping. So you can say, I mean, I will say 0. So and then is you give 10. Okay, so, yeah. So this is how like it looks like. Okay, this is how the way of adding elements into the dictionary. So if you want to like access any of these elements in the dictionary, this is how like how we can able to insert or how we can able to add the values into the dictionary, elements into the dictionary. Now if you want to access the elements, so the same again. So whatever the associated key we have, key we have, the associated value we can able to access through key. See, for example, I want to access this ename value. Now see. Print p of ename thing. So this is the ename I have access to in this manner. Okay. So I mean definitely like we need to be use these keys to get access the associated value. Okay. So these keys are very much I mean very much I mean very much important. So you make sure to have clear idea, and if you have any confusion, you please ask me so we can have clearance about it. Okay. So if we need to like add this one, this is how, I mean what we are doing here. So we are using the assignment operator, which will assigns 1 to 3 value to left side variable. That is dictionary we are using. Inside of the dictionary, we are trying to keep one EID name, and 1 to 3 we are trying to assign it into the employee ID value, key value. So the same again, if you need to access is another one, for example is, so this is how like we can able to add the elements. Okay. So now there were like few methods in the dictionary which are supported. So see, I want to display each element in the dictionary. See, for example, I have these many elements, 4 elements in the country capitals dictionary. I want to display each element one by one. So how we can display one by one? So whenever we are saying each element, so meaning that we can able to like use for loop. Okay. So for loop and the iterator in the capitals dictionary. Okay. So print I. See, this is how like it is printing 1 minute. Let us comment this. See, if you observe here, what we can able to see, we can able to see only the keys only. So we couldn't see these values. Okay. But in this case, see what else? I want to see the both key and value. So in that case, the capitals dot items. This is the method. So which will bring up items, all items from the dictionary. So item in the sense, so this one set, one key comma value set, we are calling it as item. Okay. So now if you observe, so see, so you can see this, right? So one key comma value. So this becomes one item. So this is one item. This is another item. Likewise. So likewise, I mean through this items method, so we can able to print the access the each key and its value in the dictionary. Okay. So now, I mean like see, I want to like place here it is consisting with the set, sorry, tuple. So with the tuple, I mean basically this parenthesis in the Python is a data type of tuple. Now how the item elements are printed, this is printed inside of the tuple. Okay, I don't want to see this tuple, so then we can say here what I will see, this is key and this is value. Okay, so I am printing each key and value. If you observe now, you can see this. Okay, so key and its associated value. Okay, I am separating by comma. Okay, see, now you can clearly observe here. Okay, right. Okay, so Germany is the key and Berlin is value. So item is one method in the dictionary where we can able to get key and its associated value. So one by one, each one we can able to access it. Okay, there were another two methods. So let us see that one is keys and another is values. So if you want to get only the keys is another method we have, we can able to take. And the same values is another one. So we can able to take only the values. See, this is only keys. Okay. So I mean till here like we can able to get the only keys, and till here like we can able to get the only values. So you please keep it in mind. So I mean we might not use these in real times, keys and values. So this is very rare use case we can use. So this is the items so which we will be using frequently, and if we are doing some kind of API requests and all, so this is very much important. So and we will be dealing lot of things with the dictionaries only. Okay, so and whenever we are loading the config files and all, that time also like we will be using this dictionary formatted things, so items and accessing the keys and values. So this is how we can use this dictionary methods. Okay, so and other than this, so few other methods also we have. One is like get and all, so get, pop and all. Let us take a look here. Okay, so I mean as we have seen, so accessing the dictionary items. Okay, so how we can access, see this is our the dictionary name. Okay, and then angle braces and followed by uh, key name. So what is the key whatever we have, so this is how we need to be, dictionary name and angle brace and then followed by key. This is how. And another method, I mean get is also another method we will have. Okay, so which will get a value based on the provided key. Okay, so get is something like it will get the value of a key. So this get method will takes few parameters. Okay, it takes two parameters. One is key value. Okay, I mean whatever sorry, one is key, whatever the key we would like to see the value of key. That key we should pass inside the get method. Okay. And another parameter is optional one. It is, I mean, let me take a walk. It is like I will let you know where. See, if you observe here, see, I have dictionary called person. Okay, person has name and fill. Sorry, name and age are the keys. Okay, so get is also another method to access the dictionary elements. Okay, but we should provide which key value we would like to see. That key name we should pass inside the get method. Okay, so here we are trying to get the value of name that we have given here, and then we will be getting the output as, I mean, fill. So here, then what is the difference in the sense? See, if this name key is not available in the person dictionary, we have a feasibility of representing a value, meaning that whenever the get method is unable to get the name key name in the dictionary, manually we can return a value. It is like zero or none or whatever. Okay. So this is the like second parameter which is optional to the get method. I mean get method in the dictionary. So whenever the name key is not exist in the person dictionary, then this value will going to be written. Okay. So I mean this is like another parameter. So let us take a look into Python compiler. Okay. See, we'll check for, yeah. Let us take these persons only. See, person is the dictionary I am looking for, and now I am looking for this this name value. Okay, print person dot get, and the name is the key I am looking for. Let me comment this. See, this is the name, I mean person dictionary, and I am trying to take the value of name. So through get method, I can able to get it. Here you can see this. Okay, output. Okay. Okay. See here. Yeah. So now, I mean, let us take a look for the key which is not present in this person dictionary. Now, I will try for looking for the age, salary, which is not present in the person dictionary. See, output is none. See, I don't want to see this none output. So whenever the key not present in the person dictionary, so I would like to see a manual or external value, that is like I will give 0. Okay. See, this is how we can able to get. Otherwise, see, the key value, the key is not present. Key is not present, not exist. Okay. See, this is how the get method importance. I mean, like it has two parameters. One is the name which we would like to see in the value in the dictionary, and if the key is not present in the dictionary, we can manually static value we can pass. So whenever the key is not present, then it will return that associated value. Okay. So this is the get method, and 1 minute.
Nagendra,
Yes,
here
please.
print name, that person's get name. We are getting the name
Sorry,
by
come
using
again.
that element.
So come
See
again,
that
please.
person is equal to name, fill, age to 22. We have the key values and elements, right? So to one, I mean
Hmm.
the name if you wanted to get. See here only one name is there. So by persons dot get name, like that we can write it. Only one name is there. But coming to real time, we have so many names,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So
yes.
we have to use a unique
See,
ID or something.
yeah. No, in that case, how it is, how it will going to be, right? So, I mean, as of now, so for the practice purpose, we have taken only this I mean, two elements in one dictionary. But what else if we have another name, like name with Nagendra and name with Tarun, something like that? So in that case, how it will be maintained in the sense like there will be having this one list of dictionary, it will maintains actually. Okay. So list of dict. So now in this dict, I can say here the data is the I mean, see, already we have this person. So now it will be having, see, dictionary and then comma, enter again this element set. See, name now 0 and yes. So now if you want to go with another name and all, like this is how it will have. So yeah, so like this. So this is how in the real time, like we will be, I mean, looks like this. Why? Because see, we will be having the duplicated keys. So to maintain all those duplicated, to not to overlap the earlier name values. So I mean, in the real time, they will be maintaining with the list of dictionary. Okay. So I mean, to get it access, so for loop we can do it, and then each one by one again we can able to access it. Okay. So did you got your answer?
Yes, no.
Uh, okay. Any other questions? So this is one of the get method. Okay, and another method pop is there, like which will remove the element from the dictionary. Okay. So again, this is adding up the elements. So this is the remove. So the remove we can able to use this. Like one is clear, so which will clears all the dictionary elements. It's like a truncate. Okay. So I mean, if you just use this clear, so that's it. It will clears the entire dictionary. So list object has. I mean, we are passing this list, right? So that's why it is not taking the value. Okay. So we have person dictionary, and we have cleared it, and then there is no data inside the persons. So this is the like one entire removal elements of the dictionary. And other than this, so we have length function, which will return the length of the dictionary, how many elements it has. Okay. So see, let me, yeah, I have this name. Yeah, how many lengths? So four elements are there in the country capital list. Okay. So and other than this, yeah, I mean these are the like most methods we will be using. So especially this list element, I mean dictionary accessing part is very important. So items and accessing of the list, and then appending the values to the dictionary. So this is the like major important one. So any confusions here? Like if you have any questions, you can ask me. So I mean like this is the one representation. So what else if we have more than one name? So here we should not maintain the duplicate name key, right? So to be maintain such property, so we need to be like give the like another element, that is dictionary dict set element inside the list. Okay, it is basically list of dictionary. Okay. So how we can access here, like this, basically we are having now for loop. So for dict element or else element in person. Okay. Now print each element is. Okay. Yeah, let me comment all these. See, now what we can able to access, each element we can able to access now. So if you want to like take, so each element access inside this each element, I want to access each value, key and value in the dictionary. So again, it's the same process again. Here again we need to access each element, right? So for that one, like for, so key comma value in what, I mean from where we are getting this element, from this iterator. So access this one. Okay, print, so key and value is. Okay, 1 minute. Line number 36 for k in. Okay, here items we need to be passed so that we can able to access this. Yeah, you got it right. So we can able to access all of these. Okay, so here again it is inside the for loop. That's why I used the I mean inside the list. That's why I used the for loop, and then I can able to access all the elements. Okay, so I mean, is it clear? If you have any questions, you can ask me. So we can discuss. So it will going to be end the session. So I mean, we'll be pause it here. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you please all like join immediately. So I will stop this one. Okay. So everybody like please join immediately. So we can discuss on functions.